Okay, so I wanted my 100th video for this channel to be a funny moments montage, but then I logged onto YouTube and, well... Woo! Yeah, baby! So skip the montage. Let's watch the FNaF movie trailer. Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Frostbite here, and... Yep. There's another trailer for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And you know I'm gonna watch it. So I literally just hopped on my computer to start working on my 100th video special, and I pulled up YouTube to see how my other video was doing, and I saw that the Five Nights at Freddy's movie trailer had dropped again, so I'm dropping everything to watch this, because the last video I did surprisingly well. I don't know why. Alright, I'm just gonna skip the banter and hop right into the reaction. Literally everybody else has watched this. As you can see, Dawko's already made his video 4 minutes after the trailer dropped. Who is this man? How does he get stuff out so fast? Alright, we're going full screen. I haven't seen anything from this. I saw the thumbnail for Dawko's video, so I kind of know what to expect. But other than that, I'm going in blind. You ready, Freddy? Ready, Freddy. Puns for days, kill me. Alright, 3, 2, 1, bah!
Hi, this is Mike. I was just calling to see if that job that you offered was still available.
Yes. The security guard.
I will take anything.
Okay.
This place was huge in the 80s with the kids. They shut it down years ago. The owner's just not ready to let it go yet.
I will work and you will sleep.
I understand.
This looks great so far. Yep.
All you have to do is keep your eyes on the monitor.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's, where fantasy and fun come to
We
life.
saw that in the last trailer. Ooh.
You must be new security guard.
Can I help you, officer?
Have you met them yet?
Oh, Vanessa. That's Vanessa, I think.
Met who?
Them.
Don't go to sleep. Oh, everything's hitting the fan.
In the 80s, kids went missing. The police searched Freddy's top to bottom.
Hello?
Kid, get out of there.
They never found them. That's why the place shut down.
Oh.
There are ghost children possessing giant robots. Thanks for the heads up.
Technically, they're animatronics.
Oh, forgive me.
What do they want?
They want to make her like them.
Happy? Tell me how to stop them.
It's too late.
Happy, go!
Hey! Hey, yo!
Where to? Why do I always get the weirdos?
Yo.
If you could have dinner with
No,
anyone,
shut
who would
up,
it be?
shut up. I'm just gonna clap just for a little bit. Mother of God. Okay, if I thought that the first trailer was incredible, this one is absolutely out of the park. The first one gave us a good look at everything. Gave us like, okay, this is what to expect. The first teaser trailer was kind of like, here's the exposition. This one just jumped right into the meat and... Ha! Oh, but you know I ain't just content to watch it once. It's time to go in, full immersion, theory hat on, ready to dissect. Alright, so first off, let's start at the beginning.
Job
So
that you
first
offered
thing I
was
want to
still
talk about
available.
is right here. So this is William Afton. This is Matthew Lillard playing William Afton. Take a notice at the name plaque thing at the bottom. It says Steve Raglan instead of William Afton. We've seen this before. We saw it in the Silver Eyes novels where William went... Why did I say it like that? Where William went as Dave Miller in order to kind of avoid suspicion. but it also says career counselor. Now this is interesting to me because it makes it seem like at this point in time, he's not affiliated with Freddy's or Fazbear Entertainment in any way. My guess is, this may be a long shot, but maybe he's working at like a college, maybe the college that Mike is going to, because at my college, Penn State Pride, by the way, we have something similar where like, if you want to like, if you're looking for like a career, you can go to like this person on campus, you could sit down, schedule a meeting with them, and they'll help you out. Maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe Will is kind of like living a double life at like a community college, and he's reaching out to Mike, trying to get him to work this job. And it seems simple on the surface. Little do we know. Actually, we don't know little. We know a lot. In fact, we know everything.
They shut it down years ago. The owner's just not ready to let it go yet.
Okay, that's really interesting. I took a note of that as well when I was first watching the trailer. At this point in time, Freddy's is closed. It's done. It's completely shut down. But whoever owns this building, maybe it's William, it might be Henry, maybe it's just Fazbear Entertainment. They're still holding on to this building for some reason or another. We don't know why, but they're still holding on to it, and everything is still active. So that's why they need the security guard, to make sure that, you know, nobody breaks in or nothing breaks out.
I will work and you will sleep.
I understand.
Okay, that's another interesting thing. So that, I feel like that's setting up why everyone's here. So Mike is working this restaurant, and his little sister is coming along, I guess because he can't afford a babysitter or something. So she is coming along, and I guess we saw in the trailer she's gonna be in danger somehow. And Mike and the other lady, who I'm 99% sure is Vanessa in some capacity, they're gonna have to rescue your.
You must be new security guard.
Can I help you, officer?
Have you met them yet?
That is Vanessa. That is, who's playing her again? Give me a second. Okay, yeah, that is Elizabeth Lale. That is Vanessa. So it seems like she's gonna be hanging around the restaurant with Mike. She knows stuff about the restaurant for some reason, and they're gonna have to work together to get out of this mess. All right, cool. Glad to see we're getting more exposition with this trailer. Yeah, okay, he falls asleep. And everything goes nuts. Everything goes bonkers. Everything turns on. God, okay. Can we just... I'm going to talk about how everything goes to hell in a handbasket in a second, but can we just take a moment and appreciate the robots for a second? Look at that! Look at it! It's so good! I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it until I'm purple in the face. These robots look so good. They look incredible. Ugh. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm more incoherent than usual. I'm just freaking out. I'm fanboying over this. All right, let's keep going. All right. Okay, so Mike falls asleep, and then everything goes haywire. All the power turns on, the animatronic turns on. Animatronics. There's more than one. The animatronics go haywire, and then he flips whatever this is, which I'm assuming makes everything go back to normal. So it seems like the place is like turning on its own. So maybe like the kids' spirits are affecting not just the robots, but the building itself. I don't know.
In the 80s, kids went missing.
Okay, pause. Oh, look at Foxy. Look at him. This is our first actual like glimpse of Foxy outside of the teaser poster and his silhouette. We're actually getting like a glimpse of his animatronic, and it looks absolutely incredible. This looks like it was ripped straight out of the game. All right, pause. What was that? What was that? Just give me a second. Ah, I see. That's a dead body. Okay, so someone's getting dragged off. Is it a security guard? Is it Mike, Vanessa, Abby? Is it one of the missing kids? Who knows? But good lord. Okay, I wonder what this scene is. I'm assuming this is Mike in the front. I'm not sure who these other people are. I think I've seen casting calls calling for these guys. So I'm thinking maybe, you know, we might end up getting a Silver Eyes-ish kind of storyline where it's like the main character has a group of friends and they go to Freddy's and all hell breaks loose. But instead of Charlie, Henry's daughter, and her friends, it's Mike and his. I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe this is just a bunch of hooligans breaking into a warehouse and they all get slaughtered.
That's why the place shut down.
Okay. That was one of the guys from the scene before. If I can, let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, yeah, that's definitely one of the guy in the that's definitely the guy in the closet. It's the same guy. I think it's the same beard. I even think it's the same outfit.
Why the place shut down?
Yeah, it's literally the same guy. So, my assumption is I definitely think it is like a Silver Eyes-esque story where they break in either to Freddy's or like a warehouse. Maybe they even break in a sister location. Probably not, but you know, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Anything can happen. They break in, the animatronics activate, and well,
They're
doesn't end well.
what do they want?
They want to make her like them.
Okay, so we get somewhat of the plot for this. So, Mike brings Abby to Freddy's. Everything goes to hell in a handbasket, and the animatronics want Abby to join them. They want to make her one of them. They want to put her in a suit, into an animatronic, so she can live forever, be a part of the band. And Mike and Vanessa, and assuming the other people we saw, they're going to have to stop it. And William Afton's going to get involved. Okay, I'm starting to put things together. Ooh. Okay. So I paused this because I was going to get another freeze shot of the Foxy animatronic. And I paused this because I thought I might as well look at the other drawings. Look at the drawing in the dead middle of the scene. That is Spring Bonnie with the 5 kids. I mean, wait. Pause. Okay. Let me look something up real quick. Because this reminded me of something. It might just be a Mandela effect. It might not have actually happened. But actually, no, I don't need to look it up. I'll be right back. It's been so long since I last read this book, but it doesn't matter, because I think I found a secret. Once again, I think I may have found a parallel to the book series. Where is it? Aha! Here! Okay. So, I just flipped through the book, because I saw the drawing with Spring Bonnie and the 5 kids, and I remembered something from this book, The Fourth Closet, and I think it might have been in the other books. I don't know, but I'm reading through this, and do you know towards the very end of the book where one of Charlie's friends, Carlton, kind of ends up meeting like the 5 spirits, and one of them is like doing the, making a drawing? I think that's what's happening here. I think one of the missing kids drew that drawing, because there's no way that anyone would know about this. There's no way anyone would know not only about Spring Bonnie, but about the 5 kids, except one of a few people, either William himself, and I honestly think that his art style would be a little more advanced than this, Charlie, the puppet, the one who probably gave life to the kids in the first place, or one of the kids themselves, either as a spirit or as the animatronic, drew this. Now, this is what we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, persons of indistinguishable gender, this is our first look at the Spring Bonnie suit. Would you take a look at that? People have been talking about this being a thing, about Spring Bonnie or Springtrap or whoever showing up in the movie, and it has been officially confirmed by this trailer. We are getting Spring Bonnie, or William Afton as Spring Bonnie. I'm leaning towards the latter because of the humming in the background of the last few scenes.
Wait.
And that's him again, right there.
Robbie, go!
Yeah, that's definitely William Afton. And now that I look, is that a... Oh, he's got a knife. He's got a knife. I did not see that in the... Call the police. Okay, so looking at that, I'm thinking William Afton himself is going to show up at some point in the restaurant, either to keep them from finding out the truth or to take matters into his own hands and just give Abby the old stab and a half. We might be getting our Springlock scene that we've all been asking for and being afraid of at the same time. I think we're gonna get it. Oh, God. You remember that short that I made a week or so back where I talked about how all the newcomers to Five Nights at Freddy's are going to be absolutely traumatized by the movie? You know, the more and more I see, the more and more I realize that the true show is going to be going on in the front row with little Johnny. Oh God, I'm such a horrible person. Okay, I paused this perfectly. So it looks like Vanessa is in the hospital. Maybe she gets injured by one of the animatronics, or maybe William himself. And Mike is here to be by her side. Also, who's the kid? God, that is so creepy. All right, now this scene here. I'm curious as to what... Okay, now this scene here. Okay, now this scene here. I saw a picture a while back of this scene being filmed. I'm curious as to what the context is, because I do believe that this is Mike in the fountain beating the tar out of whoever this is. So maybe he's having like hallucinations or flashbacks, or maybe this is a callback to maybe a job he had before he worked at Freddy's. You know, because you can't just get a job as a security guard without having some form of prior experience. Or maybe you can. That's not my field of expertise. So maybe this was his job before Freddy's, and that's the reason why he's so desperate for it. Maybe he got fired for anger issues or something or other, and he's desperate, and William Afton takes advantage of that desperation, hires him to work the night shift at Freddy's. I don't know. So, door locks. I'm assuming one of the animatronics is going after Mike, because right after that is this scene, which we've seen before. I'm still not 100% convinced that that's real. I'm still not 100% convinced that that is an actual thing that's happening to Mike. Because when paired with the scene beforehand of him banging on the door and screaming, it seems like it would be a real thing that's happening. But I'm just not convinced. It seems too Jigsaw. It doesn't seem like William Afton's, like, MO. Like, he does kill people, and he did build the Funtime animatronics, which were designed to capture and kill people. And in the books, again, in the books, he did build the Twisted ones, which were designed to kill people. And I have pointed out the multiple, like, ties between this and the book series, but I'm still not 100% convinced that this is real. It just seems too out of place. It seems too, like, over the top, like comically super villainish. It feels like a James Bond trap.
Where to? Why do I always get the weirdos?
Most chill taxi driver ever. It's like that one scene in Ant-Man with the giant ant, and the one police officer is just like,
"That's a messed up looking dog."
And that's it. That's the entire trailer. No, stop, I don't care. But first, a message from Captain Hindsight. One quick thing that I actually missed, and I'm actually recording this right after wrapping up the entire video. I was watching Dawko's reaction to this, and I completely missed that the cab driver in that final scene was Corey Kenshin. It wasn't just some random dude, it was freaking Corey Kenshin. I didn't notice it until Dawko pointed it out. That's absolutely incredible. I can't believe they managed to get him on. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled programming. So I kept saying this throughout the analysis part of the video. There's definitely a lot of ties between this movie and the Silver Eyes trilogy, with the potential of the spirits interacting with the real world through drawings, with the whole idea of a group of people going into Freddy's and chaos ensuing instead of just one singular person. The plot point of William Afton changing his name, which makes me wonder, is the movie going to follow specifically the books, specifically the games, or is it going to blend the two? We've seen the animatronics, we've seen Spring Bonnie, which was absolutely terrifying. Now, I want to kind of sit down and think about how the movie's going to play out. So I think the movie is going to kind of go like this. Mike is going to have a job, probably as the mall security. He's going to lose it, probably by beating the tar out of that one person, and then he's going to be down on his luck. He's going to have his sister to take care of. He's going to have bills to pay. He might be working through college, and William is going to reach out to him under his pseudonym and be like, hey, I've got this job for you. Come work at Freddy's. It's real simple. The place has been closed down for ages. We just need someone to watch the building. Mike is going to go, okay. He's going to go. He's going to take his sister Abby with him because he can't afford a babysitter. When he gets to the restaurant, he's going to settle down, and that's when Vanessa is going to show up. Vanessa's going to show up, kind of hang out with him. She's going to tell him about it. He's going to blow her off, obviously, because no one in a horror movie takes the ghost seriously until they're screaming in your face. Then things are going to settle down a little bit. He's going to fall asleep. Bam! All hell breaks loose. The lights start flashing. The animatronics start performing on their own. He shuts it down. And that's when they start, like, moving on their own. They start, like, seeking him out. They start seeking Abby out. He survives through the first night. And I'm assuming this is when, you know, he starts, like really going into, like, the history of the restaurant and what happened. He starts talking to Vanessa. He starts looking at the past. Maybe he starts having hallucinations of the kids. He starts having nightmares of getting stuffed in a suit. He starts, like, seeing things that are kind of pointing him towards the dark truth of the restaurant. This entire time, William Afton is lurking in the background. I don't think William Afton is going to have as prominent a role as we think he's going to be. I definitely think he's going to be this greater scope villain, lurking in the background, kind of like pushing the puzzle pieces into place. Maybe he'll turn on the animatronics, take control of them, and try to kill Mike and kill Abby and kill Vanessa and just kill. Because that's the kind of guy he is. And then Mike brings in the group of people that we saw in that one shot of him opening up, like, the warehouse thing. He'll bring them in and said, hey, something fishy's going on here. I need your help. He brings them in. They start the night. The animatronics activate. And then everything goes haywire. People start dying. Abby gets separated. She needs to run. And really everything just goes to hell in a handbasket. Now, at this point, I think William Afton is going to decide to take matters into his own hands, because Mike has survived so long, he's trying to bump him off. If the theory about Mike Schmidt actually being Michael Afton is true, maybe he's trying to kill off the son he never wanted, or the son he always found to be a disappointment because he was always picking on Evan, he couldn't control his anger. So instead of taking control of the animatronics, he might also do that, but he might also fish the Spring Bonnie suit out of storage. You know? And then I'm assuming at the climax, you know, they're going to be fighting off the animatronics. Golden Freddy's going to be somewhere in the background, because I think throughout the movie, he's going to befriend Abby. Mike is most likely going to trigger the spring lock suit. There's going to be a big scene where he gets squished, spring locked, and dies. And then everyone moves on. Everyone, you know, the spirits hopefully pass on. Maybe the building burns down. It's not a FNaF piece of media unless a building burns down. And then we all move on, and there's probably going to be some kind of little thing at the beginning. Maybe William survives. Maybe that mysterious female villain that we've heard so much about but we haven't seen, maybe she'll come back, because we do know that there's 2 more movies after this one. But there's going to be something at the end that's going to be like, hey, stick around, there's going to be more. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I'm not a theorist. Okay, I'm a Z-lister when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm not Matt Pat. I'm not Dawko. I'll watch his video after this. I'm not John from FNaF. I'm not any of those guys. I'm the guy who's here to play the games, react to the things, and go, ah! But honestly, I think that I might have hit the nail on the head, at least partially, with this movie description. And all I can say is that looked absolutely amazing. I'm gonna rewatch the trailer in my own free time, just because it looked so good. It looked incredible. This movie's been 8 years in the making. And Scott's like, you know what? If we're gonna do this, we're we're gonna do this right, and he dropped an absolute masterpiece on us, you know what? I can appreciate that. I might make another video of me like making a proper theory about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I'll probably do a vlog when it comes out of me going to see it with a bunch of my friends. Obviously, I won't film the movie because that's piracy and that's illegal, unfortunately. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. And if you have any additional thoughts about it, if you have theories of your own, if you have anything that I missed out, leave a comment down below because I'm genuinely interested in what you have to say. And if you happen to be new around here, want to join the community by hitting subscribe and ringing the bell so that we get notified every single time a new video comes out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all to pieces, and I'll see you all in the next video. See ya!